So now today we are going to discuss what is the use of web designing. So before that, so we have to discuss about basic information about the website. So what is meant by website? Website is a collection of web pages. For example, now already you know, so www.abc.com like that. So what is the use of website? So what is meant by website? Website is a collection of web pages. So in real-time scenario, we have two type of websites. One is static and second one is dynamic. What is meant by static and what is meant by dynamic? So now we are going to discuss like a brief information about static as well as dynamic also. So collection of web pages is called website. So website structure is like a domain. We have www.abcd.com. For example, now I am going to open one website. Here just you can observe I'm opening ELearn InfoTech.com. So I have to check here. So we have web pages or not, we'll check here. So now you can observe here we have the home page. While click on About Us, it will go to the About Us page. While click on Courses, it will go to the Courses. While click on Trainings, it will go to the Trainings page. So like that you can observe. So we have multiple pages here. We have different pages here now. So collection of web pages is called website. So we have two type of websites. One is static as well as dynamic. Now, what is meant by static? Static in the sense fixed content. For example, if you want to do the changes in this static website, compulsory here, coding knowledge is required. Coding is required here. So when dynamic languages, if you want to do the any changes here, so no need to do any coding knowledge. So directly we have the separate dashboard. Through the dashboard, we can do the changes. So first I have to know whether this is static website or dynamic website. How we are going to find out my website is static or dynamic. So whenever we are click on this navigation, this is called menu. So we can also call it as navigation. Whenever we are click on this navigation elements, you can observe we have the extension is .html. So if you are observing extension is .html or .htm, we can easily understand that is static website. So for example, dynamic website. So for dynamic website, we have the extension is .php, .py, .aspx, then .jsp. Like this, we have the different extensions for dynamic. So what is meant by dynamic? Dynamic in the sense we can do the changes ourselves. No need to do with the help of coding language. Directly we can able to do the changes. For example, now I am opening here one engineering college website. Here, my client requirement is they want to post some latest news as well as exam notification also. You can observe. So while scrolling here, we have the some latest news. Now I want to post another news also. So for this dynamic websites, we have separate admin panel. So now I am going to enter admin.php and here it will ask some username and password. Already we created some username and password to this client. So just go through the login. So this is dashboard, you can observe. So from here, you can do the changes. For example, if you want to post some latest news, you can post. You can add video testimonials, exam notifications, events also you can. And at the same time here, you can observe we have the edit and delete option. For example, I'm going to post some news. Hi, BAET. So just go to the post news. Now, already we posted this news in admin end. Now we are going to check as a user point. So whether that latest news is reflected or not, we have to check here. You can observe it will display hi BAET. So we are posted this news in backend. It will automatically reflect it to front end. So how we are going to do this? By using PHP language, we are going to do dynamic websites. Now I want to delete this news. Why? Because the site is in live. So that's why I'm going to delete this news. So like this, we are trying to apply in real-time scenario. That is the difference between static website and dynamic website. So website is a collection of web pages. So we have two type of websites. One is static and second one is dynamic. Static nothing but fixed content. So in case if your client asks, so I want to do some changes in static website. So compulsory here through the coding only we can edit. For example, you can observe. So Now I am opening our website. Here you can observe we have the latest news timings here. Web design batch online training starts on 4/1/2021. So actually 4th is today. So in case, so like I want to update after completion of 4th, after completion of today, I have to update this news through the coding only. I'm able to do the changes. Why? Because this is static website. You can observe the extension is .html. For static website, extension is .html or .htm. So static nothing but fixed content. So in case if you want to do any changes here, coding knowledge is required. So for dynamic, so without any coding knowledge also we can do the changes. For this we have separate admin panel. So through this admin panel already we given some username and password to the client. So they can directly access dashboard. Through the dashboard, they can do the changes. For example, edit, delete, all the operations they're going to perform. So that is the difference between static and dynamic things. Now coming to our course. So this is just overview of the websites. So now coming to our course, we are going to discuss HTML and its advanced version HTML5 and CSS in advanced version CSS3, and we have Bootstrap BS 3 and 4. So currently we are working on 4th version. 3 is the old version. Then we have JS, nothing but JavaScript, and we have another module called jQuery. So by using all these modules, we can design static websites only, not dynamic websites. So in case if you want to do the dynamic websites, so after this we have to know like a PHP. So in PHP also we have to partitions like core PHP as well as advanced PHP with MySQL server. So